The night shift at Pine Ridge Motel pays twice what any other job in town offers. That should have been my first warning. But when you're desperate enough to work the graveyard shift at a roadside motel that hasn't been renovated since the 70s, you don't ask too many questions about generous paychecks. I needed the money. My grandmother's medical bills were piling up, and every other employer in this forgotten corner of nowhere was offering minimum wage for backbreaking work. So when Martha, the weathered day manager, handed me a laminated card during my interview, I figured it was just standard corporate policy nonsense. Rule 1, never rent room 13 to anyone, regardless of how much they offer to pay. Rule 2, if the ice machine starts dispensing red liquid instead of ice, unplug it immediately and wait exactly 7 minutes before plugging it back in. Rule 3, should you hear children laughing in the pool area after midnight, do not investigate. Lock the office door and turn up the television volume. Rule 4, if a guest requests extra towels for room 9, provide them, but never look directly at whoever answers the door. Rule 5, the vending machine on the second floor will occasionally eat money without dispensing items. When this happens, give it a firm kick on the lower left corner, apologize aloud, and it will return the money. Rule 6, never answer the phone between 3 and 4 in the morning, unless it rings exactly 13 times. I laughed when I first read them. Corporate policies had gotten weird over the years, but this seemed like someone's idea of a practical joke. The night manager who trained me, a hollow-eyed man named Dennis, wasn't laughing though. His hands shook as he showed me around the property, pointing out each location mentioned in the rules with nervous precision. The first week passed without incident. Truckers stopped for rest, traveling salesmen grabbed quick naps between appointments, and the occasional family broke up their road trip with a cheap room, normal motel business. I started thinking the rules were just Dennis's way of messing with the new guy. Then came the night everything changed. It was Tuesday, just past midnight, when I heard the first sound. Children's laughter echoing from the empty pool area, high-pitched giggles that seemed to bounce off the concrete walls like trapped spirits. My hand moved toward the office door handle before I remembered Rule 3. I locked the door instead, cranked up the volume on the ancient television, and tried to focus on the late-night movie flickering across the screen. The laughter continued for exactly 47 minutes. When it finally stopped, the silence that followed felt heavier than before, pregnant with something that made my skin crawl. That's when I understood the rules weren't suggestions or corporate nonsense. They were survival instructions, carefully crafted by people who had learned the hard way what happened when you didn't follow them. Now I know why the night shift pays so well.